Welcome to Pallegney, and we're in the month of November. Beautiful start to the day, just after 8 o'clock. Sun's struggling to get up, so the shadows are still long. Let's have a look and see how we're doing with supplies in here. Got 5,000 seeds, plenty of water, and manure we've still got plenty of in there, so that's looking good. Decent amount of stuff to sell again, so we should bring in some money there. And we'll just check the other two as well, just to make sure. Can't really afford to be running out. I'm sure it's going to happen sooner or later. Yep, not too bad. And this one, why has this one produced so much? Wow. Did we forget to sell from there last month? Maybe, I don't know. It's used a lot more seeds as well. Might have to put in some seed in here. And our goats, how are they doing? Let's jump over the fence and go and have a look at them. All pretty relaxed. Meadow's looking a little bit chewed down. There's plenty of food in there as well. Health is 100%. How much milk have we got in here? Goat milk, 410 litres in there. So it's getting up there. Basically we need 500 litres to get a pallet of bottled milk. So we're just not quite there. So maybe we'll buy another 2 goats. Well, let's just see. We'll take that down to our dairy and maybe we'll get bottled milk tomorrow going. Chickens. Yep, still looking good. How many pallets of eggs have we got? 17. We'll get those sold today as well. Right, so let's get everything into the shop quickly, and then we'll have to look and see if we got any contracts coming up from the council today. Got a visit from the Rural Affairs Office of the council during the course of today. So we'll see what they have to say when they come in. Didn't love that. Right, we'll do this on a time lapse. Well, what we'll do is we'll do this like we did it the other days. We'll do one of each of these quickly, get them into the shop, and then I'll do the rest off camera. And then we'll come back and do the eggs and the milk. Maybe we'll have 500 litres worth of milk by then. Too much of a run at that one, didn't we? Let's see how much we get for this today. $1.6, that's nice. 200 more than yesterday, I think, or last month. Right, let's do a couple of these. Just do 2 of these because we can get them onto the same. Go. What's this garlic we got here? So that's decent money as well. I'll do 2 from here quickly. Never quite get lined up very nicely here just because of the space, but I can normally get 2 on. Oops, just got it too low. There we go. Hopefully it won't drop off. You can see how dry the grass is. Okay, we got the extra feed into the goats from the cut grass and from the jobs that we had with the council. So we'll get another job to do one of the roads around here. Won't necessarily show that anymore. We've shown a couple of that, so you've seen how the mower works. But they may not really need it until summertime again. Here we go. Oh, that's not where we wanted to be. We've already shown you two of those going in. It's the spring onions we need to show you. Over here, I think. And I'll finish that off camera. So what we'll do is as soon as we finish here, we'll go and get the eggs, and then we'll go and get the milk, and we'll get that sorted out. There we go. How much did you get to that? 1.5. Just that. This is 1.6. Nice. Let's see what we can get for the eggs. Oops, eggs. That's what we wanted to do. Go. We're never going to be big egg producers at this rate, even when we've got a full roost. But it's still money. And then we'll go and get some. We'll take this milk down to the. We'll take this milk to the dairy actually, until we can get 500 a day. I don't think it's worth 429. We're still a little ways off. Take this down to the actually no, let's get the bottle milk going. Right, and as we are coming up to the old farm, or the farm that we used to have, St. Luke. Open up the gates. And we'll be able to drive in and make a delivery of milk to the back of the dairy, I think. Should be around about the back here somewhere. Yep, there we go. So let's just go and get that started. And we have now got 428 litres of goat's milk. We will activate goat milk bottled. Right. And 10 goat milk gives us 20 litres of goat milk bottled. So yeah, we need 500 litres to get ourselves a pallet of goat milk bottled. So we'll probably get goat milk bottled sometime during the course of next month. In any case, we've got that started. Unfortunately, it means it's a bit of a crimp in the cash flow. Still, it's not too bad. Right, so let's get back up to the farm, and once we're back up there, we will go and finish off selling the rest of the pallets. That'll bring in a little bit more money. Then I will have the meeting with the environmental or the Rural Affairs councillor from the council and see what he has to say. So we'll see once we're back up to the farm. Right, so here we are back at the farm, and we'll get the rest of that stuff sold, and we'll just do that off camera, and we'll get back to you once it's done. Right, so we've got that all finished. We're up to 67,000, and we've had a pretty nice meeting with the chap from the council. He basically said that, well, first of all, he gave us another job. We've got to go down and from the roundabout where the shop is, we need to cut a verge into Pallegney and do any verges that we can in Pallegney itself, and that'll pay 4,000. We should get the money in for our last job, which was 3,000, sometime during the course of today or this month or next month. But then let me just put that back on and make sure we're on the right thing. Just drop off the front there, and we'll jump on the track. That there was a very interesting little discussion, and they've kind of agreed to it. So in this kind of foresty area here, which is owned by the council, they want us to come in and do a bit of forest management. So they don't want these lovely big trees taken down, but they want sort of trees like this. So this would be one that can come down, and this will be one that can come down. Now the thing is that they're not going to pay us any money to do it, but we can take the wood. There's another one there that can come down, I think. Yeah, so anything that's sort of long, thin and straight type effort we can do just as we go along. We don't have to, there's no time span for it or anything like that. They just want us to do a bit of forest management, so we can come in, get in, do these jobs. And this does run quite a way around this sort of top area here. There's plenty of work to be done. It'll keep us going for a little while. So yeah, so that's sort of the end of the boundary there. All this behind here, and basically any council owned property, so any forest land that isn't up for sale, we can work in. So we'll start up here. We'll cut down a couple of trees, but then you may ask, what are we going to do with the trees? So this is going to be quite a slow process. We don't really have a lot of equipment. I think we might put the trailer on there and just cut the wood down to fairly small sizes that we will be able to pick up ourselves. And then bring them back to the farm. And what I want to invest in is a firewood making machine. Let me just show you what it looks like. There we go, factories, firewood processor. And it takes trees in and it gives us firewood. So I think I'm going to try that out. The problem is we don't have a huge amount of space on our land. So I'm thinking that hopefully we'll be able to fit it in here. Down here it is fairly long and narrow, so we can fit it in there. It's going to be a bit tight, but yeah, I think that's going to be, we've got to try and make the most of the opportunities that come to us. So let's have a look and see if we can fit that in there. Well, first of all, let's get out of the way. Right, let's see if we can get that to fit there. Right, there we go. So the input area is at the top there. I don't mind if that stretches onto the road. Got to try and keep the track clear. Goats might not like the extra noise, but hey, that's the way things are. So if we get that kind of down there and fairly close to there, just so it's, as long as we can get into the management area there. It still gives us a track down the side there. Have we got enough area to get in there? Yeah, I think that's going to be where it goes. It's going to take a big whack of our cash that we have, but let's do that. Right, it's done. We are committed. Let's go and have a look and see what we've got here. So we'll offload the wood here, and we should get out the firewood around about here somewhere. We can still get our tractor up and down here. We can get our tractor around here. Will we be able to get into... Oh, that's something we didn't think about. It's going to be a little bit tight getting... We might have to use the small trailer just to bring seed and that in there. In fact, I think there might be a wooden poly-type trailer that we can utilize to bring that in. But we'll sort that out a little bit later. So the next thing we have to buy is we have to buy ourselves a chainsaw. We'll just get ourselves a basic chainsaw. There we go. Yep, we've got that. And then finally we need to get a place to sell the firewood on the farm. Not quite sure where I'm going to put that. That might come up here right at the entrance, just depending on how big it is. Let's have a look and see. Selling points, and firewood setting point. And collides with the player as per normal. Won't have it very far to move it. Yeah, it can go right there. And we'll be able to just move it into the sale area there as it gets sold. Perfect. Perfect. So now we need to go and have a look at and see whether we can get this operational. Let's have a look inside here first. Right, so we need wood coming in, firewood goes out. Nice and simple. And I think we bring the wood in, put it in there, and I think that the selling area, selling point is around about here. I suppose this is not the safest place for people coming to visit the farm, but yeah, let's go and cut down a bit of wood and see what's happening. Oh, what's happening here? Let's have a look and see. It looks like there's been an accident. Looks like there's been an accident. Yeah. Oh, it's just a bit of argy-bargy down here. We'll leave you guys to sort it out. Right, let's go and cut down a tree and see what happens. This looks like a decent one here. There we go. Take off the branches. Right, so we've got that tree cut and trimmed. So let's cut these down to sort of sizable chunks. And then we'll get the trailer out here and load them onto the trailer. Might be a bit short, but I don't know whether it works the same as the normal. Right. Let's go and get a trailer, put those on, see how it goes. So this, of course, will just be an ongoing project because we don't get any money directly from the council. We just keep working on it, basically. Do as many trees as we want. Well, I've got to be careful because we don't want to run out of trees too soon. let's get that customized. And bale trailer, customize that. Fantastic. There we go. Right, let's go and get those picked up. Always got to remember where we cut these trees down now. Not so easy to see. Gotta be careful, we don't want to still a couple of little branches on this one. Should be okay. Whoops, more branches on there. That'll be good for the firewood. A couple of smaller pieces here. Right, let's get that strapped in. Not much there, but it's the start. Basically, you just want to see how it works. I think we'll need to reverse in there. I wonder if we have to actually offload him in there, or it'll take it off the trailer. Let's have a look and see. Maybe it needs to come a bit further back. There we go. 560 litres of wood in there. So 67 wood makes 100 firewood. So we might need to put another tree in to be able to get a bale out, or a pallet of firewood. So let's go and cut down another tree and then put that in and see what happens. Right, I think we'll just park up here and Go and choose another tree to cut down. So look and see what we have here. Try this one. We'll try and cut it down so it falls that way. There's that one there. Let's try and, well, let's work from this side first. So, yeah, let's get this one out. And try and get in. There we go. Is it going to fall right? Yeah, not too bad. I think we're going to be left with some branches though. Let's have a look and see what we can do. That looks reasonable. Cut these up into hopefully manageable pieces. Go. Let's get our trailer in and get those picked up. I'll show this one being put into the firewood maker, if you want to call it that. Firewood mill. Not quite sure what you would call it, but still. Right, let's get out and, well, I must remember to reverse out there. I don't think we'll get out if we don't. Yeah, it's going to be a fairly time-consuming job, but if we do bits and pieces every day, keep our firewood ticking over, it should be worthwhile, shouldn't it? Don't know. Didn't look to see what the price for. Oops! I think I may have just pushed some off the other side. Did I? Sure, I had more than. Oh, there's 4 on there. We might be able to get another tree on there, actually. Right, let's get another one done. Where shall we get this one to fall? It looks like it's very close in with the the trees there. Perhaps we should take that one out first, and then we can cut that one back to fall back down here. So yeah, we'll get that. Cut up. I don't think I took the stump out of the last one. Right. There's not too many stuck underneath again. Oh, we still need to cut that up. Cut that too. Should have cut that closer to the edge. Lost a bit of wood there, I think. Let's see if we can roll this on over to the trailer and handle it up there. There we go. Oh. Yes, we're well on our way now to getting that sorted out for the council. And that's just a new feather to our bow, a new way of making income, and hopefully it would be get us back into our back to our farm, our heritage, so to speak. Last little piece. It's always the last little piece that has something. There we go. Let's get that all strapped in and then remember to reverse. That's going to be the biggest challenge. We could have got more on there, but I just want to get this going, show you how it gets going so that we can put it into our daily routines and just show you bits, well, not having to show you every single one we cut down, you know. We must look, once we've delivered this, what the potential pricing for selling our firewood is. It's probably not hugely beneficial, but I think if we do it consistently every day, it'll just add another income stream to our little operation, which is now, I would say, a bit bigger than a subsistence farm, but it's still not very big. Right. How you doing, goatees? You right with the noise? There you go. That's that sold. So how much do we have in here now? We have 1,700 wood. We have got production going, haven't we? Activate? No, we haven't activated it. Right, so there we go. Operation is now activated, and we should be producing. Is there anything moving? Nothing much to be seen in terms of we've got 74, 76 litres. It seems to work quite quickly. Right, I think to end off this episode we're going to just have a look and see what we get for firewood sales. So where are we? There we go. And prices. So where is firewood? Let's look under F. It's probably under the secondary productions. Firewood. There we go. Yeah, 1,900 and 1,000. Yeah, so it's not, as I said, it's not huge, but yeah, we'll keep on doing that. What we'll do is probably do a couple more trees offline, keep that going, and we'll do. Well, I would imagine we'll have a lot of trees that need to be trimmed out. There's probably a lot of area for us to cover. It'll just start getting further and further away from the actual farm. Great stuff. Well, as we've look around again at our new piece of equipment, we'll then park up our tractor. We've still got a bit of time during the day, so actually we'll go cut down some more trees. We'll do that offline, and we'll see you in the next month. We haven't heard anything more about the contract down at the store. He did say that we should get it, but he hasn't confirmed it. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you've enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheerio.